Okay, now we're gonna bring the bike back in the garage for some more new parts. Today, we're changing up the riding style. The reason for this is because the stock riding position, it does look really good with the clip-on style bars, but it's pretty aggressive and leaned over quite a bit, even for someone over 6 foot. So we're gonna be doing an ABM conversion kit. Comes with everything you need, all the little nuts and bolts, and it also isn't too much of a change to where it gets rid of that cafe style look. So that's what we're gonna be doing today, taking all this off and putting on the conversion kit. So let's get to the work. All right, here's all the parts. So we got the triple clamp itself, the bar clamps, some bar ends, heat shrink, bolts, stuff I don't know what it is, bar themselves, and then some sweetest instructions. So let's see what we can do with this. Try putting it on. All right, got everything off. You see here, this is the last piece holding on. It's just a 24mm socket, not very tight, so as long as you have a decent sized bar, you'll be able to pop that off. And then, yeah, that should be it. Just gotta hammer this thing off and it should come off the struts and we'll be good to go. See, you got everything off. Came off pretty easy. Just gotta smack them off with a little soft hammer so you don't nick this up. And yeah, now we're just ready for the new bars. They actually haven't came in yet. I'm waiting for them to come in UPS. So that should be here later today, and then we can throw them on. Hopefully all goes well. We just gotta wait for those. All right, so if you look here, these plugs are too short to reach into where they normally would go, which is through this hole right here. Most people seem to just kind of stuff them up right there and then extend the wires out of here to, or not extend them, just like pull them out to where they're right here. Then you have like this wire right here and they're all just a clump. I really don't like that, so I'm gonna try to keep it stock. I'm gonna extend all of these wires. I'm gonna solder them, cut all of them, solder them, and then extend them probably like, I don't know, a few inches. Take this off. You can see over here, ran to O'Reilly and just grabbed some automotive wire. This is 18 gauge. I'm pretty sure this is a little bit higher up of a gauge, so a smaller wire. But I have a little soldering kit and gonna go ahead and extend all these wires and then put it in and have it look probably a lot cleaner than it would be than just stuffing them there. So let's go ahead and get to soldering and get this done. All right, so here's what we're left with. We got the throttle here and then all the switches. comes into the stock wires, and this is where I spliced in the black wires. And then you can see that's where I soldered them, heat shrunk, and they're ready to go, nice and extended. So we can go over here. And if you slide this on, and you can match that up to there, that's where it'll be. You can see I'm gonna tuck the wires under here. And before extending them, they stopped basically right here. And as you can see now, it'll slide in just like that. And all the plugs will be right where they're supposed to be. So I extended them a few inches. You could just go off whatever size you wanted to, but I think that is gonna look a lot better than how it will be without it extended. Probably won't notice it too much if it wasn't done this way, but that's how I wanted to do it, just because this is a brand new bike and I don't wanna chop things up or anything to where it doesn't look as clean as it could be. So yeah, all done, and let's completely wire this up, and then we're gonna do the clutch cable. It comes with the ABM kit, does come with a longer one ready to go. So we gotta throw that on, and then we're good to go. Let's get to work. Okay, now that it's time for the finishing touches, I'm gonna go ahead and put the controls on in their final spot. So I sat on it for a while, made sure it's where I wanted it to be, then put a little bit of peanut butter on this little dowel right here, set it down exactly where I wanted it, and now there's a little spot of peanut butter where I need to drill. So I'm gonna go ahead and drill right there, and then it should be exactly where I want it. So I'm gonna do that on both sides, drill it, and fingers crossed that it's in the right spot. Okay, now it's all drilled. I have no bolts in it right now, so it's basically loose, and you can see it's in that dowel, so we're good to go. And then we just need to tighten these two 8mm, and this side will be complete, and then we gotta do it all again on this side. I didn't think I was gonna have to extend the plug right here, these two, but I am gonna have to extend these also. This one you do not have to extend, which is for the clutch, but which I guess is like the neutral safety. But that one is already very long, so I think I'm gonna extend these and then just route these wires, and I'll be done with this side, and then after I extend them, I'll be done with that, and we can put it all back together. All right, now we have everything drilled, so the dowels on this side and on this side are both ready to go, and all the wires have been extended. Now I was looking at ways to route the wiring coming from the hand controls. So this is the like kill switch and all that, and then this is like the high beams and blinker. And when I looked at it online, the Vitpilen looks like it goes on the outside right here, and then just kind of like comes out into here, which I didn't really like. So I think I'm gonna go like this, tuck it up, and then down into here, which is what the manual or the instructions say to do this, how to do this, but that's with all the plugs being way out here. I think it'll look cleaner like that, and kind of just like tuck it up and not having it like extend out over that side. So I'm gonna do that, tuck those wires in, have them come through here on the stock spots, and then down into the stock location, and we'll be good to go. So let's go ahead, route those two, and we'll be all set up. Ready to be deafened?